cold, sterile. The harsh lights of the escape pod blinded me as I jolted awake. Disoriented, gasping for air, I clawed at the release mechanism. Memories flooded back, a torrent of blood and screams. The alien, the Nostromo. My nightmare was real, and it wasn't over. The escape pod's computer flickered to life. 37 years. 37 years I had drifted in the cold embrace of hypersleep, haunted by images I couldn't escape. Rescued, they called it. But from what? Death? Or a fate far worse? The digital display confirmed my worst fears. I was alive, but for how long? The company representative spoke in measured tones, his words distant and cold. The Nostromo was lost, my crew gone, and then the chilling news that sent shivers down my spine. A distress signal from a mining colony on a remote planet, a planet where they had encountered something. My breath hitched. Not again. Not this nightmare. The memories were too fresh, the wounds too raw. I had sworn I would never face that horror again. But deep down, a cold, hard truth settled in my gut. This wasn't over, not by a long shot. The Marion, a name that would soon be etched in my memory alongside the doomed Nostromo. The distress call was garbled, frantic, whispers of an unknown threat, of creatures lurking in the shadows, of death and despair. The company men, their faces pale and drawn, spoke of a rescue mission, of the need to investigate, but their eyes betrayed their true intentions. They didn't care about the miners. They wanted confirmation, proof of what they already suspected, that the nightmare I had barely escaped was real, that it had spread. I knew then that I couldn't stay silent, couldn't turn my back on those who were facing the same horror I had. They needed to know, needed someone who understood the true nature of the threat, someone who had looked into the abyss and survived. My voice, hoarse from years of disuse, cut through the tense silence. I told them about the alien, about its cunning, its ferocity, its unyielding hunger, about the nightmare that awaited them on that desolate rock. And as I spoke, I saw a flicker of recognition in their eyes, a chilling mixture of fear and morbid fascination. Going back was a mistake. I knew it in my gut. But what choice did I have? To turn away, to abandon those miners to their fate, would be to betray everything I had fought for, everything I had lost. So I found myself aboard another vessel, hurtling towards the unknown. Surrounded by soldiers and scientists, all eager to confront the darkness I carried within me. They saw me as a weapon, a tool to be used against the enemy. But I was haunted by the knowledge that we were walking into a nightmare of our own making. The journey to LV-178 was a blur of apprehension and grim determination. I trained with the soldiers, familiarizing myself with their weapons, their tactics. But no amount of preparation could truly prepare one for the horrors that awaited us. As we descended into the planet's atmosphere, a sense of dread washed over me. The air crackled with static, as if the planet itself was bracing for the coming storm. We were walking into hell.